Hey kids, tonight I'm talking about the addiction of committing crimes. So, the addiction of crystal meth was already part of my thing, and it gave me the power to do whatever I wanted. It made me feel like Superman in many situations where I probably shouldn't have had the courage, okay? So, that gave me courage to do the crimes I did. I did lots of thefts, like shoplifting. I would do other various things. I did plenty of fraud. You can look me up, as said. Um, and yeah, it was. It was an addiction. It was a heavy addiction. It was just the sheer joy of getting away with it was the best part, right? It was the times where I would just get away with things, like where I would walk out and I would be so stealthy about things that I'd walk out with stuff and nothing would go off. I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to incriminate myself, but there are definitely moments that I uh, I got away with shit. It's like that sheer rush of walking in and just getting away with it. Like, so I tried many times to do fraud. Okay, and I eventually got pretty good. I ended up making my own gift cards that looked like real cards, and I would get people to enter the numbers manually. There'd be no ID, no name, because there's no name on the card. It wouldn't be embossed, so that means it's a little raised, right? So you couldn't take credit card imprints. So all they had to do was, they couldn't swipe, so they had to enter the numbers manually. And I bought quite a few things like that, and that was my MO. And it worked over and over and over and over again. And it after the first time you're like, oh my god, this is great, and then you get addicted to just the feel of doing it, and then you get addicted to having the merch, the shit I bought. Oh my god, like it was insane. It was like stuff I'm not going to be able to afford anytime soon. Stuff I wouldn't be able to, like the shoes. Oh my god, I had shoes. Anyways, so definitely definitely part of it. So you got addicted to having that sort of stuff over and over again. Then you could sell it for dope. You could trade it. Like I would trade shit for like a good ounce or so of fucking crystal meth, and that's a lot of fucking crystal meth. And it got to the point where I always had dope. Never had money, but I always had dope, and always had merch. So I was pretty good for that. Merch being all sorts of stuff you could sell. A lot of it got stolen. Every time I went to jail, you came out and it was shit was stolen. So you start from scratch. It was just the way things were. And I went to jail often enough, prison a little often enough, right? You just get overly addicted to the thrill. So when I got out of the halfway house after my last sentence, I it was hard for me to get over those habits. I still have those moments where I see something and I'm like, oh my god, that laptop that's unattended. Ooh, my heart flutters a little still. I'm not gonna lie, it still does. It is a few years later now. Like it's 5 years later, and it was a powerful addiction. I remember when I first moved back to Vancouver, and I was still in my relatively early recovery. I'm at a coffee shop, and this guy, brand new MacBook, leaves his backpack, everything, just gets up and goes to the bathroom. I'm like, is anybody else seeing this? Like, are you fucking serious? And I could have taken it and just left. And it took everything in my power not to. It's gotten easier, and it's gotten a lot easier. I haven't done anything like that in so long because I just don't want to lose what I have. I've actually worked very hard for. But it was almost as hard to get over as the crystal meth. And both I still have moments with, right? But the addiction of committing crimes was very, very, very big indeed. Very hard to deal with, and that combined with the crystal meth addiction, it was a heady cocktail. It was it was wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking wonderful. But the consequences aren't worth it. The consequences now definitely are not worth it. I was on my path to being a career criminal. I started getting better and better and better at it, okay? And I don't know if I liked it or not. I was proud of myself, and I saw these people going, "Oh my God, you're so good at it," and blah 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 blah. It was all about socially engineering the situation, like being very much in control of the situation. Because every time I knew the manager would show up, I knew I was going to get the sale, I was going to get the buy, and I was going to go. Yeah, it's like, oh, and people people don't recycle your fucking stuff. Don't recycle your shit. Don't put it in return to sender. Just shred the crap out of it. The amount of information I found in recycling bins, it's sad. It's scary. So it is an addiction. It's a very powerful addiction. I'm rambling because I don't really know what to say right now. This isn't going to be my best video, I'll tell you that much. But that and things, I still have problems with it. Haven't done it, but I still have problems with it. So the addiction of crime is just as strong as any other addiction. So, when someone tells you they're addicted to it, tell them, okay, it's something they can get help for if they really want to. But just like any addiction, you've got to want to. But it was strong. It was fucking strong. Yeah. I didn't need anything, but I just wanted things, and the the, the idea of having so many nice things is just hard to counteract. And then you just smoke your meth and you just don't care. You fucking go for it. And if you get caught, you get caught. You do your best not to. Fuck, I could run like a motherfucker, and god damn did I ever sometimes. Anyways, have a good night, kids. Stay safe.